March Moto Madness 2026 in Tellico Plains, Tennessee. If you are into adventure bikes, this is a great event. March Moto Madness in Tellico Plains, Tennessee. This is awesome. A lot of people camping out here, tents, trailers, campers, whatever, trucks. But this is close to the Cherohala Skyway. But this I didn't realize they did this here, but Harley has a bunch of Pan Ams here. Most of them are out right now. They do demo rides. I took one out yesterday. I took the ST and the special out. So they do demo rides here. They do demo rides with the Royal Enfield. I have a Pan America. Yamaha does rides. Take these out and go for a nice little ride. These are guided tours. Now the Harley with the ST, that wasn't guided. You've got other vendors, Suzuki, most of their bikes are out right now, but they're doing demo rides. You've got Beta.
Oh, you got front end?
And just motorcycles. If you are interested in adventure touring, you got to come to this event. This is just a great event. Either adventure touring or dual sport, even just dirt bikes. There's some people here with dirt bikes that aren't street legal, and that's fine too. But most of these are street legal, licensed. All sizes and shapes, and they've got a lot of great riding here in this area. This is just an incredible area to ride in. You're close to Cherohala Skyway, the whole Cherohala mountain range. Hey, you got ice for your beer. Yeah, a lot of people will go out and ride. They'll go for rides through the day, hit the dirt trails in the surrounding area here, and then they'll get out, come back here, park it for the night, have a few beers, build a campfire. There's a couple of spots where there's some big campfires and hang out around the campfire. There's other vendors here. That ice cream's good. SW Motec is here. That guy's tent's about to take a hike. Wonderlic. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I had the stock, but now
You got your money's worth out of the stock street.
I did get my money's worth out of that. 55,000 miles.
You got you're from Lancaster, right?
Yeah.
You want to hear something pretty funny? I used to have a fake ID from Pennsylvania. I was from Lancaster.
Oh, really?
I literally
The guy from Lancaster.
I mean, I made it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Pennsylvania ones were the easy ones to fake. And I was like, I was in California.
Oh, gee.
And then I was like looking at it, like, Lancaster, that sounds cool. And all the Amish people there, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a bunch of them. I have their skid plate, and now I'm getting their windscreen.
And the glass carrier.
And oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Here,
that's
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna show them right here. This is the windscreen I'm getting, but I'm getting the light one. But this right here, this is a whole new bracket, and then I can mount my phone or whatever up here. That way I'm not mounting stuff to my handlebars, so you can mount it here. So I'm looking forward to that, because that way I can get my phone off of here and get it up on here, because that's what I use for my GPS. And he let me take that bike for a ride yesterday, and I love the windshield. So it's like, hey, that's great. Put one on. Green Chili Adventure gear, Moto Camp Nerd. That's right. I bought one yesterday.
Get us in on this
did.
video too.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Appalachian Smokes, you bet.
Got a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
What is it?
717 throttle set therapy. I got stickers over there. I can give you one. I'll bring you one. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I got one yesterday. I'm gonna take it home for my son. I got one of your humidor, traveling humidors and everything.
Damn job.
Thank you, man.
I don't smoke, but he does. He'll love it.
There you go, perfect.
I got your sticker too, so he knows where it came from.
There you go.
rig gear, they're here. Moscow Moto with some gear. Science of Thrill. Down here is where we do, Motos or Moto Z, Bark Busters. I did order some tires. My tires are getting down there. So I'm gonna try. I was going with the Dunlop Trail Mix Missions, but I'm gonna try these. Motos or Moto Z, some people call it. But these are the ones I'm getting.
She said, well, I'm wrong.
Tractionated GPS. You bet. Are they? You run them? I'm anxious to try them. Yeah. Bathrooms there, showers over there. Over here's there's a bar. They have that's where we eat, chow room kind of, more or less. There you go.
How you doing?
Here to side by side. Back here's where they do some games. They have yesterday they had a little game where you're on your motorcycle, you drop your tennis ball in a tube, and you have to ride real slow to the other end and time it and try to grab the tennis ball. That's a tough one. They had motorcycle. I don't know what all they had over here, but they have a track. They're going to be doing some stuff tomorrow over here. They got a hill climb right here. Seen a lot of Pan Am. He made it to the first cutoff. He's gone straight up. Here we go. This is another area where you just set up tents. Pull in and set up. They do have 5 meals included if you get the meal package. Dinner last evening, breakfast and dinner today, breakfast and dinner tomorrow. And I think that's like $80. And you get that, you don't have to go anywhere. You come back from hitting the trails and you don't feel like going out to town or anywhere to get something to eat. You do everything right here. Grab yourself a drink and stay here and eat if you want. I'll go down here, I'll show you where I've been hanging out evenings. Ah, perfect, isn't it? Over there's a fire pit where we'll get that going later. Little shelter there. But right here's my Taj Mahal. Got the hammock set up. I got my wash line here. Put my towel on there, let that dry out. Uh-oh. Got my chair, helmet and everything. I just lay everything there. You bet. Got a little bit of cover here.
This is how I set up if I'm setting up for a couple of nights. If I'm just one night, then I don't usually use the canopy style tent there. I just use the hammock or just my tent on the ground. There's a lot of great riding in this area. There's a number of routes. It's not too far from, if you want to go to the Tail of the Dragon, Cherohala Skyway is right there. Route 68 is a great route. 30, parts of 411 are great routes. So you can go out for the day by yourself if you want and stay on hardtop, or you can hit trails, dirt trails. I had gotten there on Wednesday. I left my house Wednesday morning and got there Wednesday evening. It's a nice ride down there. It's only about 700 miles. It's not a real long ride. And so Thursday, I decided to just check out some of the roads that I had not been on before in that area. I had been down to that area before in Tellico Plains, Tennessee, but I hadn't really ridden a lot in the area. I'd been on a number of the dirt trails before, but not a lot of the hard tops. So I just picked a couple of roads and just went for a little cruise. There's a couple of restaurants in the area if you want to go eat at a restaurant or whatever. Gas stations, gas is real close. So you have everything that you need within about 10 minutes of where they actually hold the event. A lot of campers, different types of setups. I was in a tent, so they have one area that's designated for tents. You can spread out, that you don't have to be just in that tenting area. But the thing that was nice about the area that's designated for tents, there's no generators or anything allowed there. So not that it's a huge deal, but if you want that quiet and just be with other people who are in their tents, well, you have that option. But it gets pretty crowded. They had, if I remember correctly, 600 people had registered for it, and they do still allow some walk-ins, so I don't know exactly how many people were there, but it's a good time. They do have an official hill climb for part of the games day, but they have another hill climb, which you'll see here shortly, and this they just did for fun.
Holy moly, it's a hill climb.
There we go. That's the way to do it.
I'm awfully clean up here right now. How come somebody ain't riding by here spraying dirt all over the place yet?
I don't know. They thought somebody was coming down.
There you go, big bike, big bike, big bike. Come on now, come on. You went the wrong way.
There we go.
I think it sounds like we got a winner. Come on now.
They coming down now?
All right, hold it up, hold it up. Come on down, Will. I got you. Hold the line. Hold the line. You got to have our freedom. Man, how'd Joe get up to the top of that bike?
Saw that. There's probably some more of those pieces somewhere if you could keep walking up through here.
Right?
First rider on the Yamaha, you coming down or move on?
More fun riding, but I'm not brave enough to take the whole hill. I peel off at the midpoint.
Yeah, even that's not bad. I mean, that...
Come on up, the trail's clear. Somebody give Gary a ride up here real quick.
Here we go.
Two up, two up, two up! Oh boy! Oh, I thought you said you had 2 beers coming up here for me.
On Friday, there was a group. Well, there's a couple of groups left out, but I just jumped into one group. There was a pretty good size, 30, 40 bikes probably, and they didn't stay together all day. They had a couple of different routes, so I just picked a route and stuck with the part of the group. You have some blacktop road to get to the trails, but it's a beautiful area to ride in. Riding along the water. You have different types of dirt roads also. You have single track, there's some of that if you want that. The roads we were on, the dirt roads we were on, they were very mild, nice and easy riding, just a lot of fun.
Slow races, and there's my buddy Larry Yeager. He's on the far right.
Barrel racing. Now they break these with they have different classes for any of this type of stuff. The barrel racing, the challenge course, the hill climbs. They have the big bikes, which is your GSs, Pan Americas, the bigger ones. Then the medium-sized bikes, your Tenere 700s, KLR 650s, that type size. And then you have some smaller bikes too. So it's good fun.
Jägermeister, you can do it.
On Saturdays when they have the official games where everything's judged. But this is the hill climb that they had on Saturday. It's the smaller hill, but it's still very challenging.
I think he is 56, ain't he? He did it! Everybody ready? Oh, that one damn rock.
This is the challenge course. And again, this was broken up. They had large bikes, and then medium-sized bikes, and then the small bikes.
You'll make a right-hand turn and go through the whoop-de-doops. At the end of that, he's going to make a left-hand turn and come through those tractor tires. There's a balance beam right before him. Yes. Go around the Motul flag, all the way to the end around the other Motul flag. Oh yeah, turn it up. There we call the rock garden. He's crossing the rock garden. Got a couple more whoop-de-doops. Make an S turn around through the tractor tires. Yes, just like that. This second whoop-de-doop here, we got a trail stop. You have to stop your motorcycle for a split second, or two. Take a right-hand turn all the way to the end of the ridge runners. Flags at the end. Up and down, all the way to the end. When you get to the far end to your left is the end of the course. I don't believe I could have done better myself. How about a hand for that man showing you the course?
Some of the guys just launched it going into the creek. It was a lot of fun to watch. Back to the campfires and just hanging out. Good conversation, good people, and a few drinks if you choose to. So if you get a chance, put it in your schedule for next year. Follow their Facebook page, March Moto Madness. Look them up, and they'll get you the dates. It's usually the end of March.